My first tango with timber, a comedy of errors. Woodworking, they said. It sounded like a serene escape from the hustle and bustle of everyday life. A chance to create something tangible with my own two hands, to carve out a piece of tranquility amidst the chaos. It'll be relaxing, they said. A therapeutic journey, they promised. Visions of finely crafted furniture and the smell of fresh sawdust filled my daydreams. I imagined myself as a master craftsman, effortlessly transforming raw timber into works of art. So there I was, armed with a rusty handsaw and more enthusiasm than skill, attempting to build a simple bookshelf. The handsaw, a relic from my grandfather's tool collection, seemed to mock me with its dull teeth and creaky handle. But I was undeterred, ready to conquer the world of woodworking. Let's just say, it ended with more splinters than shelves and a newfound appreciation for pre-built furniture. My hands were a battlefield of tiny wooden shards, each one a reminder of my overzealous ambition. The bookshelf, or what was supposed to be a bookshelf, looked more like a modern art installation gone wrong. My first mistake? Using balsa wood, the kind they make model airplanes with, to hold the weight of my extensive book collection. I had naively thought that wood was wood, not realizing that balsa was more suited for delicate crafts than sturdy furniture. The flimsy shelves bowed under the weight of my books, threatening to collapse at any moment. Second mistake? Trying to saw a straight line after 3 cups of coffee. My hands, jittery from the caffeine, couldn't hold the saw steady. The result was a series of jagged cuts that looked like they had been made by a hyperactive squirrel. Each attempt to correct the line only made it worse, turning my piece of wood into a misshapen mess. The whole experience was about as graceful as a bear riding a unicycle, but amidst the sawdust and frustration, a spark ignited. I was hooked. Despite the setbacks, there was something incredibly satisfying about working with my hands, about the tactile connection to the material. Each mistake was a lesson, each splinter a badge of honor. Sure, I might have been better suited to building a house of cards, but I was determined to master this craft. I spent hours researching techniques, watching videos, and practicing on scrap wood. Slowly but surely, I began to improve. My cuts became straighter, my joints tighter. The once daunting task of building a bookshelf started to feel achievable, and with each small victory, my confidence grew. Woodworking, it turned out, was not just about creating furniture. It was about patience, perseverance, and the joy of learning something new. It was a comedy of errors, yes, but also a journey of discovery and growth. Would you believe it? Welcome to the fascinating world of woodworking, where the possibilities are as endless as the grains in a piece of timber. Choosing the right lumber for the job is crucial. It's like picking the right ingredients for a gourmet meal. The right wood can make or break your project, whether you're building a sturdy table or crafting a delicate birdhouse. Wood. It's not just for beavers and lumberjacks anymore. Today, it's a versatile material used by artisans, DIY enthusiasts, and professional carpenters alike. From rustic cabins to modern furniture, wood is everywhere. It's the heart and soul of woodworking, and like a good friend, it comes in different varieties, each with its own personality. Some are strong and resilient, while others are soft and easy to work with. Understanding these differences is key to mastering the craft. First up, we got our hardwoods like oak and maple. These are the heavyweights of the wood world, known for their durability and strength. They're perfect for projects that need to last a lifetime. Strong, sturdy, they're the Arnold Schwarzeneggers of the wood world. Just like a bodybuilder, they can handle a lot of stress and strain without breaking a sweat. Perfect for furniture that needs to withstand the test of time and rambunctious kids. Imagine a dining table that sees countless family dinners, homework sessions, and game nights. Hardwoods can take it all. Then there's softwoods like pine and cedar. These woods are lighter and easier to work with, making them ideal for projects that require a bit more finesse. They're a bit more delicate, like the Ryan Reynolds of wood. Still charming, but maybe not the best choice for a wrestling match. Softwoods are great for projects where you need a bit of flexibility and ease of use. These are your go-to for lighter projects and things that need a nice aroma. Cedar, for example, is often used in closets and chests because of its pleasant scent and natural insect-repelling properties. Choosing the right wood is like casting for a movie. You wouldn't pick Danny DeVito to play Hagrid, would you? Each type of wood has its own strengths and weaknesses, and picking the right one can make all the difference in your project. Although, now that I think about it, imagine the hilarity of such a casting choice. But in all seriousness, understanding the characteristics of different woods will help you make informed decisions, and achieve the best results in your woodworking projects. So, next time you're in the lumberyard or hardware store, take a moment to appreciate the variety of woods available. Each piece has a story to tell and a role to play in your next masterpiece. Whether you're building something functional or purely decorative, the right wood can elevate your project to new heights. Remember, woodworking is not just about the end product, it's about the journey. The feel of the wood in your hands, the smell of sawdust in the air, and the satisfaction of creating something beautiful from raw materials. It's a craft that connects us to nature and to a long tradition of artisanship. So, would you believe it? With the right knowledge and a bit of practice, you can transform simple pieces of lumber into works of art. Happy woodworking? Cut to the chase saws, chisels, and other woodwhacking wonders. Now let's talk tools. In the world of woodworking, the right tools can make all the difference. Whether you're a seasoned craftsman or just starting out, having the right equipment is essential to creating beautiful, functional pieces. A woodworker without tools is like a lumberjack without an axe, utterly lost and probably wondering why they're wearing plaid. Imagine trying to carve a masterpiece with nothing but your bare hands. It's not just impractical, it's impossible. Tools are the extension of your creativity, the means by which your ideas take shape. First, you got your saws. These are the bread and butter of any woodworking shop. From cutting large boards to making intricate cuts, saws are indispensable. There are many types of saws, each with its own unique purpose. Let's dive into a few of the most common ones. Hand saws are like the reliable old pickup truck of the woodworking world. They might take a bit more elbow grease, but they'll get the job done. They're perfect for making straight cuts and are great for beginners because they give you a feel for the wood in the cutting process. Plus, there's something incredibly satisfying about the rhythmic motion of a handsaw slicing through wood. Then there are jigsaws and circular saws, your power tools. Fast, efficient, and about as much fun to use as a riding lawnmower on a hot summer day. Jigsaws are fantastic for making curved cuts and intricate shapes, while circular saws are your go-to for quick, straight cuts through thick materials. These tools can save you a lot of time and effort, making them a must-have for any serious woodworker. Don't forget chisels. These are like the scalpels of the woodworking world. Precise, sharp, and perfect for adding those fine details that'll make your friends say, "Did you really make that? Or did you just steal it from a museum?" Chisels come in various shapes and sizes, each designed for specific tasks. Whether you're carving out joints or adding decorative elements, a good set of chisels is indispensable. Sharpening your chisels is crucial. A dull chisel is not only ineffective but also dangerous. Regular maintenance ensures that your tools are always ready to perform at their best. And when your tools are in top shape, so is your work. The satisfaction of seeing a finely detailed piece come to life under your hands is unparalleled. Measuring and marking tools are also essential. Accuracy is key in woodworking, and tools like tape measures, squares, and marking gauges help ensure that your cuts and joints are precise. Remember, measure twice, cut once. This old adage holds true and can save you a lot of headaches down the line. Assembly tools like clamps and wood glue are the unsung heroes of woodworking. They hold your pieces together while the glue dries, ensuring a strong bond. Clamps come in various sizes and types, each suited for different tasks. Having a good selection of clamps can make the assembly process much smoother and more efficient. Finally, let's not forget about finishing tools. Sanding is a crucial step in woodworking, giving your pieces a smooth, polished surface. Whether you use hand sanders or power sanders, taking the time to properly finish your work can make a huge difference in the final product. A well-sanded piece not only looks better, but also feels better to the touch. In the end, the right tools can turn a simple piece of wood into a work of art. So invest in quality tools, take care of them, and let your creativity run wild. Happy woodworking. Section 4, sanding. It's not just for the beach anymore. Sanding. The word itself might conjure up images of sunburns and margaritas, but in the woodworking world, it's a crucial step that separates the amateurs from the artisans. Think of it like this. You wouldn't eat a cob of corn without removing the husk, would you? Sanding is like removing the husk, revealing the smooth, beautiful wood underneath. Start with coarse sandpaper, like trying to tame a wild stallion, then gradually move to finer grits, like petting a fluffy bunny rabbit. The key is to be patient and thorough. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is a smooth piece of wood. Section 5. Finishing touches. Making your woodworking project shine. You've cut, you've sanded, you've probably even shed a few tears of frustration. It's okay, we've all been there. Now it's time for the grand finale, the finishing touches. This is where you get to add your own personal flair. Want a natural look? Go for a simple oil finish. Feeling bold? Try a vibrant paint color. Remember, there are no wrong answers here, just like there's no wrong way to eat a Reese's peanut butter cup, unless you're dipping it in ketchup, in which case we need to have a serious talk. Section 6, you can do it? Probably. So there you have it, folks. The basics of woodworking, explained with as much humor and as few technical terms as I could muster. Now go forth and create. Remember, every master woodworker was once a beginner. So don't be afraid to make mistakes, to experiment, and most importantly, to have fun. Just try to avoid using balsa wood for bookshelves, okay? You're welcome.